Good morning, blockchain Jane.
Good morning, Bitcoin Boxer.
What's happening? You okay?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm alright. I checked out the video. Great job on the last YouTube video. And you crazy MFs better go and watch that video because it was a funny video. And blockchain Jane's putting a lot of effort into these videos. So don't be. You better get them up to at least 100 views. Or she gonna kick your ass. Okay, like the market's getting its ass kicked. I'm telling you that much. So to
Oh,
you, hi to all the stereo listeners. Welcome to the YouTube family. All that good stuff. Make sure you subscribe. Give us a good thumbs up. The video will be about 20 minutes long. We were a little bit late getting to the punch today, but the markets are what they are, and they are what I thought they were going to be. So we're going to get to it. So today, oh, and by the way, if you do want to join us on stereo, please go to the description and there is a link, and you can come and chat with us live. And I hope you're all having a wonderful day. So let's get to the markets first. So get this up. So the markets today are as I thought. There is a little bit of a closing position which started a little while ago, and people are doing it. So Bitcoin is slightly down, $39,648, which is down about 1%. Ethereum is at $2,656, down 1.2%. You got Cardano, which is at $1.69, which is slightly up for 24 hours. XRP is at $1.11, which is down. Dogecoin is at 38 cents. It says up, but I think it is actually down as well. Bitcoin Cash is down $772, which is down 2%, 72%. We've got a Litecoin which is at $199, which is down 1%. And then we've got Solana, which is at $43, which is still up, but slightly down as well. Hex is doing amazingly, back up again, up 16%, 5.5 cents. I think that's going to slowly start to go up. Polygon has had um, a bit of a knock. It's at $1.72. It's still good on the position which we bought in at, which was around 70, 80 cents, 90 cents, but down on where it was. I, I think that we're getting a correction on top of the crash a little bit and the sell-off. So I predict that's going to go back up again. V chain is at 12 cents, which is down 1%. Tron is at 8 cents. No real recovery. Did begin to recover, but end of week markets have affected that a little bit. So there's a couple of standout coins. Monero is up 20% at $290. But it'd be interesting to see what happens before the afternoon show.
right.
Let's see. Because the markets literally over the last hour we've been having that little bit of a dip. Okay, so Maker is back at $3,760, which is says up 1%, but okay, we'll see. FTX is below $40 at $39. Again, this is something that was which I predicted. Crypto.com is creeping up slowly at 13 cents, which is up 5%. Algorand is $1.07, which is up 6%, and BitTorrent is at 0.004, which is up 6%. Again, these are all good times to buy in. This is so the difference between this and what's happened before. We're going to get to that in a minute. So Telcoin is at 0.0363, which is up 19%. Let me get this up. Then you've got Yearn Finance is below $50,000 at $48,940. That's down another 6%. Holo is same as yesterday, 0.008. Again, another good time to buy. Decentraland, I would be smashing this up. It's at 88 cents. So you should definitely take advantage of this because the prices of Decentraland, etc., I don't think you'll begin to see again at this decent price for a long, long time. I think that we're in a position where the coin is going to go, everything is going to go up. So the difference between now and what happened recently with the price crashes, let me tell you. So the difference is this was predicted. So this is something that happens every week. It's something that I see on a weekly basis, every Friday morning, every Friday afternoon, when the positions start to close. Towards the end of the day, we'll have more closed positions, and then we'll have the American markets taking effect as well. So again, do this quick little lesson for me. If you can get yourself a chart on the wall with 28 days on it, and get a green pen and a red pen and just look at overall what the market is like, if it's a red day or a green day. And what you'll see is and if you have a red day, put a red pen. If you have a green day, put a green pen, and you can begin to see patterns. And if you do that for a couple of months, you'll begin to see, like, Fridays generally are not a very good day for the markets, and then they begin to recover at the weekend. So I've been saying end of week Friday, we are going to see more money coming off, and so it's going to happen. And that's why you don't hear worry in my voice, because this is a normality. I'm going to quickly check if there's anything in the news. There was one article. I didn't want to read it, but I'm going to. Give me 1 second. It was
I saw something
okay.
else. Um,
So this article comes from Twitter Fingers. Yeah, Twitter Fingers, all right. He's at it again. Um, it says Elon Musk hints Dogecoin may reach $1, and he says Elon Musk has just taken to Twitter talk Doge again, posting a picture of a $1 note, suggesting this is the forecast of the meme coin price. The picture in the tweet reflects the Cyber Viking book series by Marcus Sloss. He says, at the time of writing, Dogecoin is changing hands at 37 cents per coin on CoinMarketCap. After yesterday's plunge that followed Bitcoin downloaded trajectory from above $40,000. The Tesla CEO is a long-term Doge fan. He often posts tweets related to Doge and pushing the coin's price to new highs. Many believe that the head of Tesla is manipulating the Doge and Bitcoin price after recently pushed BTC into the Red Sea by tweeting the dirty coin. Okay, so I'm not going to go into it and give him any sort of information about it. But yeah, he's back at it again. Twitter Fingers is back at it, and he didn't learn his lesson.
no, he hasn't. Some people.
Okay, what do you think, Blockchain Jay? You think he never learns, does he?
Yeah, I think he didn't. He can't even let a week pass without. That's why I said somebody needs to bind up his Twitter fingers, bind them up, just like tape them down or something. It's not even been a week. He's caused all these problems, and then tried to backpedal and all these things. Just keep your trap shut, guy. I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, but I did
And
see something. It was from yesterday, though. Like, I'm tired of talking about him. He irritates me.
okay, what was the what did you see?
Yeah, no. So actually, this article I didn't see it yesterday, but it's from yesterday from CNN. It's about Vitalik Buterin. It says
Okay,
Vitalik Buterin, the 27-year-old behind Ethereum, isn't surprised by the crypto crash. Did you see this article?
no, I missed that. So go for it.
Let's go for it. Okay. The crypto crash of the past few days has shocked investors around the world, Vitamin Buterin among them, even though the meltdown wiped out a huge chunk of his personal wealth. In fact, the 27-year-old co-creator of Ethereum told CNN Business in an exclusive interview Tuesday morning he believes cryptocurrencies are in a bubble. He stressed, however, that it's notoriously hard to predict when bubbles will pop. It could have ended already, said. It could end months from now. By Wednesday morning, Ether, the in-house currency of the network Buterin invented, crashed below 1900, a staggering drop of more than 40% from Tuesday night, according to Coinbase. Ether rebounded to around 2700 Monday morning, but that's still down sharply from the record high of 43.84 on May 11th. The nosedive may have cost Buterin, a Russian Canadian programmer who dropped out of college, his newfound status as a crypto billionaire. The value of Ether in Buterin's closely watched public wallet stood at approximately 870 million Thursday morning, down from 1.1 billion the morning before. Wow. Even though he's just 27, Buterin is a veteran of these crypto boom bust cycles at least as much as anyone can be. We've had at least three of these big crypto bubbles so far, said Buterin, who co-founded Bitcoin Magazine in 2012. And often enough, the reason bubbles end up stopping is because some event happens that just makes it clear that the technology isn't there yet. Um, Buterin laid out his vision. It says crypto isn't just a toy anymore. Buterin laid out his vision for Ethereum in a 2013 white paper, and Ethereum launched 2 years later. Today, it's the second largest cryptocurrency behind only Bitcoin. Unlike Bitcoin, which is viewed as digital gold, Ethereum is a blockchain. There's a reason why I'm reading this. I know a lot of people know a lot of this, but I just thought his perspective on what's happening now is pretty interesting. So let me continue. Unlike Bitcoin, which is viewed as a digital gold, Ethereum is a blockchain-based platform for developers to build and operate apps. It's like the Android or iOS of the crypto space. In late 2017, Buterin published a tweet storm that questioned whether the crypto space had already earned its market value, which at the time had just surpassed $500 billion. He noted how little had actually been accomplished and crypto prices soon tanked. Unlike then, Buterin is encouraged by the huge progress that technology and applications have made in recent years. For example, Ethereum activity has skyrocketed in recent months because it is the network that backs the sale of many non-fungible tokens or NFTs. It feels like crypto is close to ready for the mainstream in a way that it wasn't even 4 years ago, said Buterin. Crypto isn't just a toy anymore. Buterin added that although he's not sure, there is a possibility that Ethereum eventually catches up and surpasses Bitcoin in market value. The Elon factor. Twitter fingers is ever present here. Anyway, yet Ethereum and cryptocurrencies broadly still have problems. One, they remain extremely volatile, especially for retail investors used to tamer moves in the stock market. And some billionaires appear to be treating crypto as playthings. Elon Musk's on again and off again love affair with the various coins have sent shockwaves through the entire space. Crypto sentiment took a turn after Musk tweeted, well, I don't read that because we already know what he did. Buterin acknowledged that crypto markets tend to be vulnerable to disruptive events before they build up an immune system over time. Elon Musk tweeting is something that the crypto space has only been introduced to for the first time literally last year and this year. I think it's reasonable to expect a bit of craziness, but I do think that the markets will learn. Elon is not going to have this influence forever. And it talks more about Elon. That's not what I want to talk about, though. He's talking about. Okay, so this part is interesting. Governments can make life difficult for crypto. Let's see, I'm trying to skim through. Okay. Speaking before the China news, Buterin acknowledged that regulation is always a concern, though fears of outright bans have faded. It just seems much harder and less realistic to do anything like that, Buterin said. At the same time, governments do have a lot of power to make it more painful to participate in the crypto sector. Even though the blockchain is decentralized, governments can't completely take them down, Buterin said. Government can block or limit access. It's important to listen to regulators to try to do our best to address concerns. Oh, Buterin is very confident Ethereum fees will tumble. Oh wait, no, there's more because this article is kind of long. Okay, yeah, no. He's yeah. Billionaire Mark Cuban complained to the Defiant in February that Ethereum is being limited by ridiculous transaction fees and a problem that is inhibiting its growth. Buterin acknowledged transaction fees are very high right now and that Ethereum blockchain can only process between 20 and 50 transactions per second despite high demand. But the Ethereum inventor says he's very confident costs will come down because the major technology makeover underway that will allow its rapid payment scale. I'm guessing he's talking about 2.0.
Yeah, that and
Yeah,
the shards.
right. And then he talks about the climate problem. But the reason why I wanted to read that article, or, address the article, is that just kind of hearing this kid who has, built this platform, address what's going on with the whole volatility, China, Elon Musk, and the understanding that the crypto markets are now ready for the mainstream from someone who created the second biggest cryptocurrency. I think that's pretty, this kid is 27, but he has he's clearly talented and gifted, and I think that insight is important. What do you think?
Yeah, I think he's right. I don't know about surpassing Bitcoin. That bit I don't know, but I think some of
Well,
the
here's
stuff there.
that in the climate problem. I didn't read that part, but let me just read that because he does address it. The climate problem. At the same time, the switch of proof to proof of stake will allow Ethereum to cut its energy uses between 1,000 and 10,000 times, Buterin said. We go from consuming the same energy as a medium-sized country to consuming the same energy as a village. Bitcoin on the other hand runs on proof of work, a key difference that Buterin argues legitimizes the environmental worries around Bitcoin. I definitely think those concerns are real, he said. The resource consumption is definitely huge. It's not the sort of thing that's going to break the world by itself, but it's definitely a significant downside. Buterin added that it's not just the power consumption of Bitcoin miners, but the hardware required to do the mining. That's why Buterin said there will be more calls within the Bitcoin community to either switch to proof of stake or move towards a hybrid as it evolves and adapts to technological progress. If Bitcoin sticks with its technology exactly as it is today, he said, there's a big risk it will get left behind. Um, Considering that, I don't know if I agree yet. I think it's too early to know what because Bitcoin seems inherently different, which makes it the so-called gold of cryptocurrencies. But I do think he has a point with the environmental thing. I don't know. What were you going to say before
It ain't
about?
gonna overtake. It isn't gonna overtake Bitcoin. So they're two different things. So Ethereum is going to go down the staking route, which is good, and he's promoting his Ethereum 2.0. That's why he wrote that thing to make people more aware of it, because there was an article about 3 days ago saying that the waiting list tactic hasn't worked. So more people are sticking to the normal thing, and with this crash, because they expected more numbers to be staking Ethereum 2.0 than they thought, that now he's trying to come out and say, look, we're environmentally friendly, stick with us. It's going to be a good thing. We're going to be bigger than Bitcoin. We're trying to go down the environmentally friendly route. And the reason I say that is because over the last 3, 4 days, all the articles I've read about Ethereum are him saying that he's trying to look for things like Ethereum cross network uses on Cardano to lower gas fees, and again, even Ethereum to become environmentally friendly. Now he's talking about Ethereum 2.0 proof of work, proof of stake rather than proof of work. So it's fine. I get it. His coin has tanked from 4,400 down to 2,600. But the market will recover. But whether it overtakes Bitcoin or not, that's a totally different matter. With
Right.
regards to some of the other stuff that he's saying, yeah, that's all right. I think that we're going mainstream. I think Kathy Woods from ARK made a good point that this big correction that happened is a good thing. It got rid of a lot of hedge funds that were trying to mess about. Did you know that three hedge funds went bust
Yep.
because of three hedge funds went bust yesterday because they were shorting Bitcoin, and three bigger hedge funds took advantage of it and pushed the price of Bitcoin in the opposite direction at 37K and made these other three go bust. Literally took them out, capiche, finished them off and left them, which is good, which shows that Kathy Woods is saying that people will double check when they try to do this because they say bullies should always note that there are bigger boys round the corner. And I think that that's
Right.
something which I was quite happy about, and I enjoyed reading that, and that made me happy. And thank you, Kathy, for that, because you know I respect you, Kathy, because you are a money maker. And the other article, I'm not going to read it. It is breaking news: Bitcoin drops below 40. The Biden administration is readjusting and revamping the tax plan. Again, that's something that came out this morning. I don't think it's had a knock-on effect on crypto, but this you should be seeing a pattern because if you're new to us from YouTube or on stereo, remember I said to you, one thing comes after another and the governments try and take advantage of the dip. And while Bitcoin is weak and it's recovering, people will try and push to get things out from to try and knock it down further. So he's basically saying that they're going to go after tax dodgers, make sure that they're punished with prison sentences, and we're going to get really tough. And again, look, China said what they said. Now he's saying what he said. I said it. Other governments would start saying stuff, but like just to wrap it off, look, there's only those two little bits of news today. So usually towards Friday, there's a little bit out, but there's nothing major. It does go quiet. I appreciate crypto's 24 hours a day, but weekends are always quiet within the crypto world. When I say quiet, you do have slight jumps, rises, little bits of falls, but around the news, the big hedge funds, everything like that, they don't work Saturdays and Sundays, and it's closed a little bit. And before, if you're working in a hedge fund and you leave a smart aleck comment and say, okay, yeah, well, some of us do. Well, yeah, I'm saying the majority of you don't. Okay, now we've got to be careful and we've got to understand that Friday's the correction. The markets will begin to recover. I'm looking forward to seeing what transpires or what happens over this weekend because hopefully we're going to see a bit of a recovery. And then next week, we're going to be talking about many green days ahead and the market going back up, up, and up. Um, Right now, I'm happy because you might think, okay, why is he happy today and not like the other day because Bitcoin was down at 39K? Well, I knew today was coming because it's end of the week. So I'm not too fussed. I'm in a good mood. I think we are where we are. So look, I said we're going to keep the show to half an hour. So ask any questions you want and we'll answer them. If not, we'll wrap it up and we'll be back at 5 for end of week wrap up and we will see what happens at the end of the week. So now's your time. Ask your questions. And if you didn't watch yesterday's show at 5 o'clock, that is a funny show. Definitely go and watch it. We had like the weed smokers take over our show and literally do hits on bongs, etc. And it was like the craziest show ever. It's up now, so definitely go and watch that. It's on YouTube, and I watched it when you put it up this morning, and it is funny. I waited, so let's see if these guys give them a shout out. We got Tack, we got Big Lux, we got Anil, and we got Yaz. Have you guys got any questions at all, or not? Okay.
All right.
Okay, no questions. So look, thank you for chiming in. We will be back at 5 o'clock. And if you're on YouTube, smash that subscribe button. Make sure that video from yesterday gets over 100 views, because if you don't, Blockchain James coming to kick your ass. And make sure you leave a comment if there's anything you want us to discuss. And if you want to pop over to Stereo, the link is in the description. Uh, Give us a thumbs up. And yeah, thank you for chiming in. And apologies for the short video, but it is Friday, end of week, and I've got positions to close. I've got things to do. So you're lucky you're even getting a show. So come and join us at 5 o'clock. And we will catch up at 5. Blockchain Jane, thank you so much. Love, sending lots of love your way. And to the rest of you, see you at 5. Bye.
Bye.